Hi, everyone. This is Christine Thompson, Baird & Warner on the CT team at Baird & Warner. Another week of a weekly update, as I always do. It's the same format. If you've watched it before, or if this is your first time watching it, you can expect to see this same similar format every week where I talk about different angles of what's happening in the market. And I'm using Naperville as my guinea pig here, or as my base. But if you are in a different market and want this type of information for the market that you have a home or are shopping for a home in, I'd be happy to provide that to you. Just reach out to me by the number provided here on the screen and I can get that to you. Okay, so I'm going to start sharing the screen right now and get right to brass tacks so you can see the information. Okay, so here we go. All right, so starting with the first slide here, introducing myself here. So you have all my information. Again, it's going to be on my screen behind me as well, because I'm not going to stay here all day. So this screen here is from last week, and it is sharing what happened, for the last 7 days last week. So we saw that 110 homes went on the market and 91 homes went under contract. So very close. And as I had said before, when it shows that there's new homes on the market, it doesn't mean those are all unique new homes, because a lot of agents may do the strategy of telling their seller, hey, let's cancel it off the MLS and then put it back on the market so it shows new. And so that's going to affect this number just a little bit, probably not too much. And if I really had to, I could dig and find out how many, but probably just assume maybe about 10, maybe. So we're about 100 new and 91 under contract. That's very close, neck and neck. That was a week ago. And looking at it this week now, we can see that there were 111 new listings on the market in the last 7 days, probably about the same situation of maybe not all unique, but very close to that number. And then 111 under contract. So we probably actually had more homes go under contract than how many unique new homes came on the market. So that's great. That is definitely solidifying seller market in Naperville. Now keep in mind, this is for all of Naperville, all the zip codes. We have 5 zip codes. One of them is a PO box. So 4 residential zip codes. And let's see here, what was I going to say? I apologize, I forgot. Anyway, so that's really good. This is showing, it includes all attached and detached homes in the 4 zip codes of Naperville. So this is covering the whole map here, okay? Next graph here I want to share with you is about how many homes, how long homes were on the market. Now the green bar is homes that are still active on the market. Their average is 81 days. The blue bar on the far right is homes that went under contract in the last week. And 82 is the average market time for those homes. So that would probably tell you to expect that the active homes that are on the market right now, a good majority of them should be going under contract in the next 7 days, assuming they're priced right. And that was a week ago. So let's see how it looks now. 84 days and only 63 days for homes under contract. So those homes from last week, they went under contract. And obviously, if the number is lower on market time, that means homes that just came on the market went under contract because it brought down the average market time from what was active on the market before. If you have questions about this, if I'm not being clear, call or DM me, okay? So market time, 63 days for going under contract. That is a solid seller's market too. This is talking about the number of showings on average per listing. So if you're looking at this column here, we can see in the last 4 weeks, it's been well over 1. This week here at 0.777, July 4th weekend. Makes sense. But once we got past that holiday weekend, the showings kicked up, and this weekend, this last weekend was phenomenal. Look at the jump from 0.38 to 0.55. So over 1.5 showings per listing. This is another factor demonstrating we are in a seller's market. Pay attention. And then I'm showing now the market action index needle. This graph is from a week ago. We can see it was right at the border of a soft seller's market. And this week, exactly the same. And that's probably because we see how many homes went under contract and how many are active on the market. That was pretty static. And that's why we're seeing this needle to be static as well. And then just to close out, I like to talk about the interest rates. This was a week ago. We saw that the 30-year conventional was at 3.14, and then the FHA was at 2.97. And this week, 2.79 for the FHA, and the conventional 3.09. So we're hovering right there at 3% for a conventional loan. I have heard how people are getting a 2.95 under 3%. And I've been told that is a 50-year historical low. Very interesting. So I'm going to close out with a couple of slides, just kind of looking big picture and some things to think about. Today's interest rate, 2.99. I pulled this a few days ago. So above or below, we're hovering right around there. And I love the historic rates. In the 70s, 8.86, in the 80s, 12.7. I remember that because my mom started real estate in 1978, and I remember her talking about how rates even got higher than 12.7. I remember her saying sometimes it was 16 or 18%. And you guys listening now are probably like, I couldn't imagine buying a house at that high of a rate, but people did. And then in the 90s, down to 8.12. And then we got down to 6.29 into 2000s and 2010s. We had around 4. And I remember 4 is phenomenal. So to be at just under 3 is just unheard of. I mean, it really is. So if you are in a position that you can go out and purchase a home, get out there and do it. And for you owners, this is good also because this is really motivating the buyers to go out there, and the inventory is no higher than the homes that are going under contract. So it's a nice time to get on the market. And here I like to talk about, these are from the industry experts that predicted the V curve, which we're experiencing now in the real estate market. This is coming from a lot of those industry experts also. So Fannie Mae, they are forecasting, we can see what Fannie Mae, MBA, and NAR are predicting for median prices of homes. Now, this is nationally, okay? This is not Naperville. And the dark bar is for new construction. The lighter blue bar is for existing homes. So you can see the national median average for price of homes in the thousands is 286,000 or 337,000 for new construction, which makes sense. You pay a little more for new construction. So, and they're all pretty similar in their forecasts for 2020. And then I like to see this one. What are they forecasting going into 2021? Because a lot of you are probably asking, what can we anticipate for 2021? And is the market going to crash or prices going to go down? What are we looking at? And right now, these industry experts are hopeful. They are all expecting that the number of sales are going to continue to go up in 2021, higher than what it is in 2020. So this, Freddie Mac is very optimistic here. They think 5.6 million sales versus 4.8 in 2020. The other ones, Fannie Mae, pretty close. MBA, they're saying quite a bit of a difference, as well as NAR. So we got three industry leaders indicating we're going to have a nice increase of sales going on in 2021. So if you're holding out for short sales and foreclosures and distressed properties, I don't know. We'll see. Are any of these increases going to be due to that? I doubt it. So I wouldn't hold out for investment properties. May not happen. Okay. At least let's hope they don't, because we want to have a nice, strong economy, and everything is looking real solid right now for the Naperville market. Everything is looking really nice. So thanks for watching all this information. I really appreciate it. And I hope you're sharing this with other people. At least tell them about the show so they can get true information. None of this is biased. I'm pulling it from the MLS. just big picture information of what's happening in Naperville. And as I said earlier before, if you want market information for your specific market, maybe within Naperville or in another town, I can definitely get that for you. Just call or text me at my number that you see on the screen, or email me, or even DM me on my social media page. Or if you're watching the Facebook Live show right now, you found me at Christine Thompson, Realtor. And if you're on YouTube, just, it's probably easiest, go to my Facebook page and DM me there, Christine Thompson, Realtor. That's where you can find me, or just email me or text me. I'm fine with that. That's my personal cell phone number on the screen, the 853 number. I'm always around, happy to take your calls, okay? And again, all of you stay safe out there, wear your masks when you can. Let's get past this as quickly as possible by respecting everyone's space. And I hope you're all healthy and well out there watching and making it your best and most beautiful day and finding joy in every day, things that happen around you. Take care. Bye-bye.